just decided today I'm gonna get ready using all TikTok hacks. It is so funny how much this stuff blows up on TikTok. There will be a TikTok being like, these are the best products. And I have no idea who this person is, have no idea if I'm like, wanna emulate their look or if I trust their opinions, but I'm still like, yeah, I'm gonna freaking buy that. I was just about to curl my hair, but instead of doing it the normal way, I'm gonna do it the TikTok way, which honestly is just, I feel like, a way that people used to do when we were younger. I remember like in middle school and stuff, people doing this. I will also say that I already know I don't like it, but I haven't done it in years, so we're gonna try it. You put all your hair up in a ponytail and you separate it. I think they said to do 4, so like split it down the center, and then you know what, I'm gonna clip my left side, and then you're gonna curl these sections away from your face. I think I'm gonna need to do 3 sides on each, or 3 sections on each because of my extensions, and I'm just curling away from my face. A curl number 1. And obviously this technique doesn't really work if you have shorter hair, and I'm assuming if you have extensions, and I'll show you why. And that's a cute look. Okay. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but I have this really short top layer. There's nothing wrong with the curls it made. It just didn't do enough. But this is like a good, I guess, starting spot for curling your hair. And now you can go back in and touch it up. If I had all the same length hair and I didn't have extensions, this actually could be pretty cute. So I'm gonna go touch up the rest of this and I'll see you in a sec. My hair is also inevitably going to look a little wild today, because I just spent way too much time sweating trying to learn a TikTok dance. So don't really know why I did that. As I'm sure many of you, all of you, have seen going around on TikTok, there's the whole concept of putting on translucent powder before your foundation. Full disclosure, I did do it the other day. So this isn't like my initial thoughts and reaction, but I'm gonna tell you why I like it, why I don't like it. First off, you need to do your full skincare routine. I know they just say like, put your moisturizer on. They're just saying that you want your skin fully moisturized, because if you're just putting like a powder on a dry skin, it's not gonna look good. So I already did my skincare routine this morning, but I'm gonna put on more moisturizer just to make sure I'm fully moisturized. I've actually been really dry this week, and I don't want to say it's because of this technique, but I definitely don't think it's been helping. My skin is fully hydrated right now. You're supposed to kind of like let that dry, whatever. I don't really want it to dry too much. And then I'm just gonna I'm using the Honest Beauty translucent powder, and you don't want a lot. You just want to like blot that all over. It's kind of acting as your primer. So it's like smoothing out your skin. It's creating a base for your makeup to kind of sit on top of. Feels great, feels really soft. You can already see it's like kind of blurring any imperfections on my skin. Okay, so you're gonna take your foundation. Now you're just gonna apply it as you normally would. There's definitely no arguing that my foundation looks a bit more full coverage and kind of has this like airbrush effect. So instead of where my foundation might sometimes like seep into my pores and areas and not fully cover everything, it looks nicer. It looks like full, just, yeah, airbrushed. So here is where I have issues with this technique. If you have oily skin, I think it's a really good option. It kind of like soaks up any extra oils and grease and buildup on your skin throughout the day. So you're probably gonna be less shiny than you normally are. But if your skin is on the drier side, like mine is, especially if you have more mature skin, you're not in your teens, you're gonna notice kind of like around on my cheek here, I notice cracking, and it like starts breaking down in a really weird way. And these past few days, my skin has been hella dry. So again, I don't know if the dryness is fully because of this technique, but I definitely noticed that like the natural moisture does not stay in my skin as well with this. I actually don't normally use like setting spray or anything, but I find myself adding it to my face a bunch to keep it moisturized, which is not ideal. I think I'd actually almost reserve this for if I was doing like an event or red carpet and I wanted just a little extra flawless look where the dryness isn't really gonna pick up on camera as much. Could be a good pick. because typically on camera you come off as shinier than you are, so this could definitely be good for filming and carpets and all that jazz. Okay, the next trick, I would recommend doing this prior to putting on foundation because it can be a little messy. But this trick is to use a cheap hair gel for your eyebrows. A couple months ago, I don't know if you guys saw, I think I posted on my Instagram story, I found this technique on YouTube actually for feathering your brows, and it was using a block of soap that's clear and you scrape your spoolie into it and use it. And that worked really well, but it was a pain in the butt to have like a thing of soap on the side of my counter, and that doesn't really travel well. So I was excited about this. So the one that everyone's showing on TikTok is this got to be glued. I bought it before looking it up, and I don't believe it's cruelty free. So you can use any gel that you have. I don't own gel. So I am gonna be using this today, but please note, again, not cruelty free. I don't believe. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. And it's not clear, so if you put a little bit on your hand, it is white, which I think lends itself to flaking, which no one wants like flakes in their eyebrows. But you're just gonna take a little from the back of your hand, rub a spoolie in it. You don't need a lot. And what I like to do when I was feathering my brows is to first go in the opposite direction. It's just gonna add a little extra stickiness to the back so they stay down longer. And it's just to like kind of double coat it. I'm trying to be careful not to get this all over my face. And you're just gonna brush them in the direction you want. It's like getting your brows laminated for the day. My right brow is definitely fluffier than my left. Okay, then taking a clean spoolie. I don't have extra ones, so I'm just using the same one. I just washed it. You just wanna brush through them one more time, kind of eliminate any excess product. Don't brush too hard once the gel's on, especially this gel is like, it really is Flake City going on here. So that's no product, just the gel. Now I'm gonna go in with my pencil. You know what? It might be smart to use the pencil first. I just don't know if it's gonna rub it off. Maybe next time I'll try that. But I'm just gonna fill in any sparse areas and then like clean up this inner corner area. I like the general idea of it. I just think I need to kind of tweak it a bit. I just did a really weird thing that kind of worked. I don't know. Okay, so I need to blend them out. I have like fake freckles happening right now. But this is what I did. So I put the filter on and held my phone up and used it as a stencil and traced the placement of the freckles, because I just like, I don't know, anytime I've tried to do fake freckles, they look wild because I don't get the placement right. So I just traced it so I have the exact layout of the filter. And now I'm just gonna kind of blend them out and cover them up a little bit so it looks more natural. Just using a little bit of tinted moisturizer to go over them so that they don't look so intense, since I obviously have makeup on, so if I actually had freckles, you wouldn't see them completely. And I'm just making sure I'm not smudging at all. Okay, but was that low-key like a genius idea? Oh, there he is. There he is. I just dropped my camera a couple minutes ago and now it keeps shutting off. Not good, Frankie, not good. It is so rainy and gross out today and cold. So I have my Matrix jacket on. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my hair is in its little short natural form today. Hi guys, so much has been happening since I last vlogged anything. I think I left off right before I got my hair done. It is done. I will show you guys a better view of how that looks when it's not like this. I'm back with another TikTok hack. This one is a dupe. So I'm sure you guys have seen everyone using The Ordinary products. They're really affordable, really effective. Just overall, people are kind of amazed by this brand. On TikTok, I've been seeing this product everywhere. It is their AHA BHA peeling solution. It is highly, highly recommended. Everyone is obsessed with this and saying it is a direct dupe for the baby facial by Drunk Elephant. Big kicker is the price difference. The baby facial is $80 at Sephora, and the Ordinary solution is a $7.20, I believe it said. So that is a massive difference. If you guys saw a few months ago, Drunk Elephant actually sent me a ton of their products, which I adored most of them until I tried that facial. I have extremely sensitive skin and I made a massive mistake of leaving it on, let's see, it says to leave it on for 20 minutes and I left it on for at least that, even possibly a little bit too long, and my skin freaked out. It was peeling, it was gross, it was a freaking mess. So I was like, okay, I hate this product. I Googled a bunch of stuff, didn't see anyone else having this problem until I finally found like a sensitive skincare website, and people were saying, if you leave this on for too long for sensitive skin, you're gonna have some problems. So if you do have sensitive skin, you can totally still use it, but leave it on for like 5, maybe 10 max, which I then did again after my face got better, just to risk it, to figure it out, and it was great. I didn't have any problems with it. My skin felt amazing after. So I tried this solution about a week, maybe a week and a half ago, and it says to leave it on for no more than 10 minutes. I left it on maybe a little less than 10, and I had no issues with sensitivity whatsoever. It seems to be way less harsh, and my skin felt amazing. It was very similar to how the baby facial left my skin the second time around that I tried it. My skin is definitely kind of looking a little sad. I am on my period. I get really bad hormonal acne, especially around my chin. And then my skin just kind of looks dull after my period. So I think this will be a really good thing to use to kind of just resurface, brighten this stuff up, get rid of some of this dryness. Honestly, it's kind of scary. It fully looks like blood. Not real blood, like Halloween makeup blood that's like a little bit too pink. I definitely noticed some pretty immediate tingling, which the first time really scared me, which is why I didn't leave it on for the full 10 minutes. Okay, I look insane. I'm gonna go let this chill on my face for 10 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I'm gonna rinse it off. I really like that with this solution, the tingliness doesn't really enhance. I feel like a lot of times when you do an intense mask like this, a lot of times it'll just get really, really intense until you can't bear it and have to rinse it off. But that initial tingle in the beginning is pretty much as intense as it gets. What I really like about this solution is that you see pretty much immediate results. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I had a lot of dryness kind of on the sides of my mouth, and that's all gone. And well, my skin's a little damp, but it is just like, it feels so moisturized, which I feel like a lot of times these intense solutions strip your skin of all the good oils as well. Where this, like, that's always my test to see if something is moisturizing enough that you can still feel, you know, you just feel your skin. You feel the moisture in it. It doesn't feel like that like squeaky clean. Okay, I'm actually gonna follow up with the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil from Drunk Elephant. This stuff is insane. It's so good. I mean, you guys know I'm obsessed with oils, but this is just so nice. And it's actually meant to follow up the baby facial with. So after you kind of like strip your skin and you use something pretty harsh on it, it's really good to replenish it. Honestly, save yourself the $80 from the baby facial and instead get the oil from Drunk Elephant and then pair it with the ordinary peeling facial. So earlier in this vlog, I said that doing the technique of putting on setting powder before my foundation was drying me out. Turns out, she was wrong. My skin was just dry because it gets dry sometimes. I have dry skin. And for me, since my skin is dry, I just have to be extremely moisturized prior to doing this. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that I do love that technique. It has really been working for me. I've been doing it pretty much every day now and loving it. So let me know if you guys have tried this or any of the other techniques from TikTok I used in this video. If you have any tips for me or ways that you tried it and liked it. And if you've seen any other TikToks doing little beauty or skincare hacks, send them my way. Okay guys, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup and getting ready, and I will see you in next week's vlog, which is my birthday vlog, so get excited, because I sure am. I love you guys so much. See you later. Bye.